Hey guys, today I'm excited to give you my spoiler-free review for Knock at the Cabin. Now, this is the newest M. Night Shyamalan film, and well, if you're like me, his stuff can be hit or miss, right? He has some fantastic films with a twist that will absolutely make your jaw drop, and he has some, movies that you're just like, I saw that coming a mile away. What? This wasn't a twist. What's going on? Now, Knock at the Cabin, where does that fall? Is it a hit or a miss? Well, I've got to start off by saying that the cast is absolutely phenomenal. These were perfect casting choices. Dave Bautista is absolutely wonderful in this movie. I love seeing this side of him, right? He's a big dude. He should, by all rights, be absolutely terrifying. And while at the beginning of the film, that comment is even made, this guy is huge, but he's like a sweetheart inside. He's a lamb instead of a lion, and I just absolutely adore what he brings to this character. There's a lot of stuff I want to talk about, but I'm afraid it's a little too spoily, but he plays someone named Leonard. He's one of the 4 strangers that show up at this cabin. So if you guys haven't seen the trailer or don't know what it is about, there's a family. There's Andrew, Eric, and their young daughter, Wen, who they adopted, and they are at a cabin for a family vacation. 4 strangers show up and totally rock their world. They are like, yo, you have a decision to make. Are you going to choose your family or are you going to choose all of humanity? Because you guys have to decide on someone to kill. They have to willingly die. You can't commit suicide. There's like all these rules, or else like the apocalypse is going to happen. That's all I'll really get into about that part of things. But yeah, that's an intense situation. Like my brain racks. I'm like immediately like, I'd be like, no way, my family. But like, I don't know, people start to die, like I don't know. It's crazy, right? It's one of those mind F moments, okay? Honestly, probably I'd be like, sorry y'all, like I love my family, so we're just gonna like chill and hang out. But yes, when you watch the movie, you'll get the full details, but it's definitely a thinker. Now this is based off a book, and while I haven't read the book, when this movie ended, I was like, interesting. Weird ending. Okay with it, but like interesting, right? So let me just go ahead and dive into the book and see what happens. And well, you guys, the ending of the book is so much better than the ending of the movie. I like kind of see why they changed things, but they could have worked around some stuff and it definitely would have been better and more suspenseful and more twisty if they went that way. Because here's the thing, this is an M. Night Shyamalan movie. You expect like a major twist in your mind to be blown and you'd be like, what is happening? Like, listen, I loved The Village. I know a lot of people didn't like that one. I really liked it and I was completely blown away when the big twist comes. I'm not going to spoil it for you in case you haven't seen it. But this just never really has a twist. There's like a light twist. Like, maybe is that a twist? Like, the fact that I'm leaving with my friends and fellow critics and we're like, so was this the twist? Because that's like sort of a twist. We had to grasp at straws to pull a twist out of this movie. And I think that is where it faults. Now, again, cast is absolutely phenomenal. Ben Aldridge and Jonathan Groff play Eric and Andrew, or Andrew and Eric technically. And they're so good. I love seeing their relationship. Now, I will say they gave us a lot of flashbacks to learn their relationship through the years, and I think that really helps you kind of connect with them and their family. If we didn't have that connection to the family, this would completely be an absolute miss of a movie, because you need to want this family to live, right? You need to be invested in them and their decisions, and we do get that. Something that I love about Andrew and Eric is they are kind of 2 sides of a coin, okay? Eric is faithful. He's a sweetheart. He's innocent, whereas Andrew is more brash, and he's definitely like gone through some stuff in his life, and he's jaded, right? And he's more vengeful, and he's more, no, this way. And Eric's more, oh, okay, I'm calm. I'm forgiving. I want to learn things. I want to have faith in people. So there are definitely those 2 sides of the coin, which I think makes for their family being really interesting. And Wen is just phenomenal. The young actress who plays her is so good. She kind of reminds me of the young actress who plays Leia in Obi-Wan. We see her, she's coming out in The Boogeyman now. So she's very, very good. And I think we will see her in a lot of things. She's great. She nails this role. And her chemistry with Dave Bautista is off the scales. Listen, Dave Bautista is very good at having chemistry with younger cast members. We've seen him do that in several films already. And he's just really, really, really good at what he does. And I love this character. I love this kind of of portrayal this Leonard. I kind of like fell in love with him. He's like a big teddy bear. And then there's the other three strangers who are all great. Rupert Grint feels a little underused. I mean, he's fantastic, and when it all comes together in the end about these four, which I won't give spoilers again, there's some stuff that kind of Andrew explains towards the, is it Andrew or Eric? Eric, I think, explains it towards the end. You're like, oh yeah, that makes sense. So they're all really good and they really work well together. They all bring something special to the table, and they're very good at their roles. But the cast can only do so much. Listen, if it wasn't for this cast, I think Knock at the Cabin would be far worse than it is. It just wouldn't have worked as well. Again, the major problem is I think I went in here expecting an M. Night Shyamalan twist, and I expected kind of a horror. It feels like it's billed as a horror. And is this movie scary? No, it's like not scary at all. It's like a light thriller maybe. It more makes you kind of think about things, and that's fine. There's not a lot of blood and gore, which is okay. I mean, you guys know me, you know I love blood and gore. So I was kind of expecting that sort of thing, and I just went in hoping for that, and we just didn't get it. It's a little bit more subtle than I expected. And again, there's no real twist, and then it just kind of ends and you're like, okay, cool. Sure. Then I did myself the major disservice, like I said, of reading the ending of the book, and I was like, oh, that would have been way better. I wish they had stuck to that. Now, I get that maybe M. Night wanted to put his own spin on things, but man, I wish they had really, really stuck to the ending of the book. There are reasons, and I don't want to spoil, but if you've read the book, or you can read the book after seeing the movie, there are reasons maybe they shied away from some parts, and I get that, but I just wish they had stuck with it. They could have changed things a little bit, not as much as they did, and I think it would have played out a little bit better. Still, I enjoyed it. There were definitely some suspenseful moments, some edge of your seat moments. I think a lot of it was waiting for that twist to happen. And a lot of the edge of your seat moments were like, oh, the twist is coming. Oh, the twist is coming. What's it going to be? What's going to happen? Oh, there's no twist. Okay. All right. Like maybe it's coming later. And that kind of takes away from the suspenseful moments in a way. At least it certainly doesn't do them any favors. However, I enjoyed it. Overall, it's good. Will I ever see it again? Probably not. But it just falls in the middle of my M. Night Shyamalan movies. If I was to rank them all, it's probably right in the middle, maybe even a little under the middle. I give it a 3 out of 5. It's not horrid. It's not unwatchable. And it's only an hour and 40 minutes, which is fantastic. You can fly right through it. Yeah, I don't know. That's kind of my thought. If you've read the book, though, I have a feeling you're not going to enjoy the movie. Let me know if you're excited for Knock at the Cabin down below in the comments. Be sure to give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on more videos like this. You can follow me over on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and you can check me out at MamasGeeky.com. Thanks, guys. I'll see you next time. Thank you so much to all my monetary supporters, my members, and my Patreons. Love you guys.